Hello. Nope. There we go. We're back here, I promise.
That's just the good. That's just the seamless introduction right there.
Still managed to find a way to mess it up. Hello, everybody. This is Franz and Andy.
Ooh,
It is
hello.
June 2022. This is the Concrete CMS Town Hall checking in with you to say hello. Give you the latest news on what's going on with Concrete. Answer us any questions that you might have. So if you have questions, just stick them in the chat. We'll get to them at the end. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So let's
Sounds
jump
about
right
right.
into it. Yeah, let me see if I can share my screen. More news of things I didn't quite set up right. Here we go. Boom! Here's your first piece of news. We won this shiny badge. I love badges. Digital Experience Software Gold Medalist. We are right up here in the
Nice.
upper right of cool platforms for a whole bunch of different categories, actually, over here with softwarereviews.com. As we were a year ago, last year, year before, I don't know, as we continue to be, we are actually at the very tippy top in terms of audience love. I forget what they call it, but basically your net promoter score. Like those who have us love us, and we
Awesome.
appreciate you for telling them that. So
Yeah.
thank you everybody who went over to Software Reviews and gave us a rating and a comment. That stuff actually really matters, and we appreciate it. Y'all did a good job over here too. Front runner for content management. So yeah, that's great. These badges really help with somebody new coming to the project and being like, I don't know, am I going to be alone building a website because I want to share my ideas with the world? Am I going to be out on my own here, or does anybody else enjoy using this thing? And so seeing the positive reviews and endorsement from the community and third parties is a real winner. In other news, we released 9.1.1. This would be
911
our
alert.
infamous alert.
Emergency.
Get it fast. Anything you want to talk about in 911, Andy?
It's pretty small. Nothing too large to report. Really very light on the features, but some additional improvements for PHP 8 compatibility. We're really trying to iron out all the little kinks with that. And yeah, there's still. Oh, that's 910. So is that a wrong link in my blog post? That's very
good
possible.
job, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sweet.
here
There
we
it
go.
is down at the bottom. And yeah, so we've got some bug fixes in there and some updates to some libraries and just kind of trying to tighten things in. Don't suspect it'll be too long before we do another point release, but yeah, just trying to continue to make Concrete easier to use and make it work better.
Nice. Yes, our 0.1 releases are always nicely stable. That's when you
Yeah.
get the, hey, this actually really works nicely for everyone. And if you haven't upgraded to 9.1x, you absolutely should. There's some really nice improvements to the design controls and kind of the container labeling and whatnot that makes the whole kind of building landing pages and that designing within the CMS just way more fun and engaging. So that's
Works.
pretty
It definitely works better. You always have
Yeah.
to ship things, but it's not uncommon for the .1 release to feel like, oh, this is the polished version of the .0
Yeah.
release,
Yeah.
and 911 is even more so. So yeah, definitely check it out.
Love it. All right. That's the news. Let's see. Let's go into thanking people from the community. So, Concrete's open source, and we're a small team here at Portland Labs. We are very much reliant, dependent, and thankful for all of the people who help in many different ways. So I want to start off by thanking John the Fish for doing some documentation work. Always great to have more voices in there. Our documentation is built with Concrete. It's a wiki. Anybody can change pages. You can also submit how-tos. That's great. More is better. Thanks, John, and thanks for everybody who's contributing anything there. Andy, do you want to go into code and GitHub issues?
Yeah, definitely. We've had, as you can see from 911 and the emerging 912 that's in the develop branch, we still have lots of good velocity on pull requests and issues in GitHub. And yeah, code submissions this month have come from Biplo Bice, CCM Enlil, John the Fish again, Dan Klassen, Yaramir Dalecki, and M. Locati. And then we've also had a lot of good issue submissions in the last month as well. We're creeping back over 400 open ones, which is, we got to figure out a good way to segment them by bug versus by open proposals and things, because we want to see that bug ratio go down. But we're definitely happy to have lots of open issues and discussion about the future of the core. But yeah, lots of activity in GitHub in the last month from Heflemy, Morier, Dan Klassen, HL Tree, Surash Informatics, Dave Do, MR060, Katz Uno, Giro NZ, Spectred, Virgalm, Catalysis, Chavdev, Rudzuderlicht, Bruno Port, WebPresso CH, Mel, CCM and Lil, John the Fish, ESP Shibata, Jaromir Dalecki, Hishi, Luigi23N, I am Pedro Piedad, M. Dias, Griebel, DeBleish, It's Yog Sothoth, Click Park Dominic, and Pever Naglia. Thank you to everyone who is keeping Concrete active in GitHub and submitting open issues and proposals, and also bug reports that are reproducible. It's super helpful to get well-formed bug reports, and it goes toward making Concrete a more stable platform.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Good job, and we appreciate you. We're getting some good mornings.
Nice.
Sweet. There we go. Nice. It's like I'm on a news show. In the spirit of appreciating people from the community, we have a special Golden Baton badge. This is an award we give once a month. It's typically given by a community member to a community member. So we started it many months ago. And it's been passed around a bit. You win it, and then you get the opportunity to give it next month. Last month, it was given to Remo, who is a very early Concrete community member. I think he was like user number 12 in our community. Been around for a long time, and he sent us a video last month. He was like calling in from beside a stream somewhere in Switzerland. It looked great. It looked like I follow this wilderness food blogger. It looked like Remo had gone full wilderness. So it is up to us to kind of pick up the baton and pass it on to somebody new again. This month, we internally, I've been tasked with giving the award to somebody who our customer success team had to do a double take because of how helpful they are and have been over time, just knocking them down. There's comment after comment after comment in the forum of just helping people with simple things, with complex things, just really selfless community member who is going out of their way to just to make the world a better place for others. So yeah, this month we're going to give the Golden Baton, which is a special badge. It comes with a bunch of marketplace credit, so you can buy some add-ons and themes, and our eternal gratitude and the ability to hand it on to somebody else. And so without further ado, this month it's going to Parasek Slavik Radunsky. Let me see if I can share my screen here. Can I? Yes, I can. 4,200 karma points. No background pictures. This has been updated a little bit, but you can really see if you go to the forums and you look through just the dates on all these posts, just like every other day in here, helping people with issues, and just keeps going and going. Yeah, absolutely makes it easier for Evan, Jess, and Mike to make sure people are getting answers in the forums when when we got Parasek out here just like killing it for it just keeps going and going. So thank you so much. A badge well earned. We appreciate you. Name's been around forever. So we'll be reaching out, let you know that you won if you're not watching. And yeah, thank you. Let's see. Back to split screen. We did it.
We did it.
Okay. Let's see. The next part that we're going to do is we're going to check in with the peer review board and see what has been approved this
Sweet.
month in the marketplace?
Hello everyone. It's been a busy month in the marketplace and we have 15 new releases for you. I have a special thanks to Enlil for a lot of reviewing and to Richmade and Macaroon for multiple submissions. Our first add-on is Community Store Post Finance Payment Provider by Lemon Brain. This is a payment provider interface for Community Store to interface to the Swiss Post Finance service. The marketplace price is $95. Next we have Empty Anchor from Enlocati. This block adds an anchor into a page. These are typically used as link targets for both in-page and external links to scroll to the anchor point. A clever option is to add a vertical offset, which is very useful for making sure the anchor point is not hidden beneath a fixed header. Empty Anchor is free in the marketplace. Now on to Enlil Nav Target Attribute, another free add-on by Enlil. Many AutoNav templates respect a navigation target page attribute. Typical values for navigation targets are underscore top to break out of a frame and underscore blank to open a link in a new tab. To make use of that, you first need to create the attribute, which is where this add-on comes in. It creates the attribute for you. To go with this, Enlil made a pull request on the version 9 top nav block so that it also respects the nav target attribute, just like AutoNav does. Our first of 5 add-ons by Richmade is RM High Contrast Mode Toggle Switch. This block adds a switch at the side of the page which toggles page CSS to provide a high contrast mode. Here we have the demo site and the contrast mode toggling backwards and forwards. This is typically used to enhance accessibility, but I can see this being repurposed for other global style choices. The marketplace price is $15. A similar accessibility widget from Richmade is RM Text Size Boost. This time the button toggles the size of text. The demo page also combines a high contrast toggle, so you can check them out together, so we can toggle the text size and toggle the contrast. The marketplace price is also $15. Next from Richmade we have RM Calendly button. Calendly is a calendar event and scheduling service, and this block provides a button to integrate the Calendly embed codes. The demo button here shows a test event provided by Calendly. RM Calendly button is free in the marketplace. Still with Richmade, we have RM Facebook Messenger Chat, a block feeded Facebook Messenger channel. So here we are with Rich's chat. RM Facebook Messenger Chat is free in the marketplace. Our final add-on this month from Richmade is RM Talk To Live Chat Widget, a block for embedding a Talk To chat widget. This again follows the usual chat widget conventions and opens a chat widget to a configured Talk To chat channel. RM Talk To Live Chat Widget is also free in the marketplace. That's all from me and from Richmade for now, so I hand you over to Noor and the bonanza of add-ons from Macaroon in Japan.
Thank you, John. So first package is the toolbar block outline, a very handy package that adds a toolbar button that will open a pop-up and shows you all the blocks available on that page with a whole set of information, the block ID, the date it was added, what template is used, if any, if it has any custom styles, also the specific cache settings, extra. This can be very useful when you don't want to specifically go into edit mode to find out all that. You just want a quick overview of the page and the blocks on it. This package is by Macaroon, previously Concrete 5 Japan, and it's free in the marketplace. Our second package is the Number Pro Attribute by developer Fumito Mizuno. It's a number attribute which allows you to specifically set the maximum minimum values allowed as well as the step. It uses the HTML number input type, and so those are the typical attributes you would use. So it's a step above the core number attribute. It is $15 in the marketplace, but as the developer states on the page, it will become free once it reaches $1,500 in sales. Our next package by Macaroon is Macaroon Personal Name Attribute. It's a very simple attribute, but that does one thing very well. Allows you to require users to enter their name in a specific way, first name, last name, but it allows you to set some regex validation settings to make sure names follow a certain pattern, and you can decide which comes first, family name or the first name, as it depends on different cultures. It works in different ways. And this package is free in a marketplace. Our next package is the Macaroon Country Attribute. Very handily allows you to select a country from the list of countries. The country list is available in the core. It's surprising that it was never made as an attribute, so now it's fixed. The package is also free in a marketplace. Our next package is Macaroon Google Map Attribute. As the name says, it allows you to add Google Maps as an attribute, but unlike other Google Map blocks or attributes, this one would generate a static map, which is just basically an image. So it's much lighter to load, which is nice. So it doesn't have all the interactive options, but it's much lighter to load. It's much faster to load. What's more, an attribute is only good if you can use it on a page, for instance. So you can see that it has many ways of using it through codes and grabbing information like latitude, longitude, the zoom value, things like that, and make it very usable through code. And this package is again free in the marketplace. Our next one is the Macaroon Validation Text Attributes, which is a normal text attribute with validation possibilities. Very simply, you add a regex to a rule to specify what kind of text you want entered, and an error message in case of wrong text, and that's it. You have text input with validation included. And again, this package is free in the marketplace. Finally, last but not least, Macaroon Member Search. This allows you to add a block to any page to allow search of members on your website. This is interesting, especially if you enable the members directory, where you can only search members by keywords. This one allows you to search by keywords, by attribute, by pretty much anything you want. And it allows you also to exclude some users, for instance, the super admin, things like that. It's a very powerful search engine for members that has its use on, for instance, community website and things like that. This one costs $25 in the marketplace, and all packages I just reviewed are version 9 ready. Well, that's it for this month. Thank you very much. Stay safe and see you next time.
Awesome. Well, thanks, John and Laura.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff. That those attribute types those will be nice additions. I think people will find those super useful.
Yeah, member search as well. I know we're seeing more and more folks use Concrete to build intranets and portals and kind of internal websites, and that's that Rolodex action is pretty important. So makes sense. Good work.
Awesome.
Apologies for any video issues. I think I had too much stuff running on my sad little computer, so hopefully it wasn't too problematic. And we will post the PRB video as a separate video to the YouTube channel as well, in case anything cut out for you. We're getting some congratulations for Parasec, which is not surprising because he has helped so many different people.
Absolutely.
So cool. Good to show. Good to show. Let's see. We're going to go into a show and tell, and then if there's any questions, we'll answer them. So far, nothing. So if you've got something you want us to talk about, let us know. But let me share my screen. Boom. I wanted to show this guy off. Found it in the wild. Wild animals. May look familiar to some of you who know version 9. This looks like Atomic to me. Which is great. Took the theme and
I will
ran
visit
with
the
it.
website often. Look at those. Look at those animal pictures.
Oh, buddy. Turtle Day. Look at this. Yeah, really cool to see something using the default theme in version 9 quite effectively.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It's but it also looks definitely like its own thing. They've clearly customized the colors to match what they're doing, and yeah, it's a really nice looking website, and it's cool to see that that it's built using the stuff that comes out of the box.
Yeah, this looks like it's all basically free. Concrete ships with the core. I don't even see any. I'm sure there's something that they had to add, but
Some of those
maybe not.
chats and the little cookie thing over on the
This
left
thing
looks
is new.
pretty.
This is Intercom or something like that.
And there's like a cookie thing on the left.
Yeah, this is Facebook Messenger, but
But
that's
it all
just some
integrates
JavaScript
really
they added.
nicely. Yeah, it all looks part of the.
In terms of having to keep their
Looks
code base up to
cohesive.
date and secure, like I think we're mostly just talking about, hey, back up and hit update occasionally, and yeah, Concrete form. Fully featured content management system. You don't need 12 different add-ons just to build a basic marketing site like this. You can
Even
just
the calendar in the mix. Forget
Wow.
about it.
what you do. So yeah, very cool
Nice
to see
work.
what people can do just with the stuff that is there already, and some love and attention on imagery and picking colors. And we would always recommend, like, if you're a small business and you're trying to put your best foot forward from a marketing standpoint, like get great photography, because that's going to really make your website sing.
Yeah, absolutely.
News. Cute. On the other end of the
Great.
spectrum, close this
different.
because maybe this was making my computer slow too.
Yeah, it might be.
This is also a Concrete site, and
Wow.
it does cool stuff. Boom, boom. Can slide.
It's a pretty
you know.
slick site.
It's super crypto-y, man. Trust is good. Crypto is better. I don't know. I know nothing about this. I wish them all the best. The
Glad
revolution
they
has
chose
just
Concrete
begun.
as a platform.
Yes,
It's a slick looking website. That is.
It is super sexy, and a lot going on here. So
Some gradients, man.
I hope this works and it makes the world a better place. And then the last one I wanted to show, just because the translation
Quite the
cracks
domain
me
name,
up.
family.nl. That's
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I saw this come by. I was
Look
like,
at
this
them.
is great. Like, what are we talking about? And you can come eat a family.
Oh,
Surely this is a restaurant or some type of...
those people are stoked to be eating that family.
you can eat a family for any meal. No, it's just a pretty restaurant.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, that's to have that domain must be pretty,
Like a
pretty big
chain,
chain
or
or
something.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the way we have like Killer Burger or something, like a small
Yeah.
local chain. Here we go. Nothing's better than coming home, grab a bite, Good food. That looks pretty nice, man. I would
Yeah,
eat there.
seriously.
Oh, look at that.
yeah,
They've like redone a church. There's a spot like that in Portland. That's
Get that burger.
probably not. Whoa.
That's a big burger, man.
So yeah, I don't
Don't
know.
ride away. Come
Pretty
back.
cool stuff as well. So just a wide range of what you can build with concrete. There's a double little colons there. And wanted to share all three of those for a Q&A today.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's cool. That's 3 very different sites. They do not look like each other in the least. And but yeah, concrete powering all of them. It's good to see.
You can build anything with concrete. All right, guys. Well, this is the month of June, and we'll be back in July. You can catch us in the forums if you've got more questions. We are always paying attention in there. So thank you so much for everything that you do, and we will see you in a month.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.